AEW Pack Smokers, this is Master Marks, and I'm coming back with another motherfucking goddamn live video. Shout out to the AEW Pack Smokers and the Master Marks Militia in the motherfucking chat. Shout out to my dog, K Breezy. You don't like it, cry about it. Now, I know I've been away for a couple weeks, and I do truly apologize. I've been dealing with some things, personal things. I needed some time away. And time and time again, I will take time away when it comes to making these videos. My work schedule is very, very hectic on top of YouTube, on top of life. I do post some type of Madden stuff every once in a while. I am about to start doing Madden content because I do rock with Madden 24. We're almost into Madden 25, Ultimate Team. I'm excited. If you play Madden 24, you better vote for your team of the year picks because I need that Derrick Henry. He's going to feed families. All right. Today's video is simply titled, Without Storylines, Wrestling is Boring. I'll say it again. Without storylines, wrestling is boring. It doesn't matter how many 5-star, 6-star, 66-star, banger after banger after banger match you have. If there isn't any production, storyline, character work, arc, it's boring. Like, when y'all watch a movie, do you just want to watch the movie just to see people fight? Or do you want to see the story that leads into the fight? When y'all watch an anime, do you want to watch the anime just for the fight? Or do you watch the anime for the story that leads into the fight? Now, I usually rock with Sheamus, and I see he said something about go watch a soap opera. Sheamus, there is no difference between wrestling and soap operas because wrestling isn't real. You can have these banger matches, but there's banger episodes of Young and the Restless for people who watch that. So, I kind of disagree with that statement. Without storylines, wrestling is boring. Look at AEW. AEW has the worst storylines I have ever seen in my entire life. And that is why AEW, to me, is boring. On top of some other things that factor in. Ice Cube's son, O'Shea Jackson Jr., he went on some podcast or some type of show, and he brought up the fact that these AEW fans basically act like gatekeepers. And if you don't know who these people are, they get mad at you. I'm sorry I don't watch Japanese wrestling all day long. I have a life. I don't watch wrestling all day. So if I am a wrestling fan and I ask, who is this boring Betty ass fucking bobble boo head ass motherfucker, just tell me. You ain't got to do all the extra shit. Especially we dealing with grown folks. You grown, somebody asks you a question, don't give them no bullshit ass spiel about some other shit. Just fucking tell them. Keep it 100. Keep it straight up. Keep it straight up. But back to the topic. Without a storyline, wrestling is boring. Like if we sat there and watched WWE Raw, right? Or WWE SmackDown. And all night long, all it was just matches. No side promos, no storylines that build off of other storylines. Just matches. Just Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa, and two other high-flying wrestlers, Dragon Lee and Ricochet. Every day, every night. If WWE was to do that, they would be the equivalent of AEW. It would be boring. And Raw is already boring. But that's also because Raw's too long. SmackDown is perfect. Mwah, chef's kiss. SmackDown is perfect. NXT is chef's kiss. Perfect time frame. They get in, they get the hell out, they go home. Raw is just traumatizing. Golly. 3 hours of Raw is like talking to a girl that you have zero interest in for 3 hours. You know you don't really want to talk to her, but you still do it. That's what 3 hours of Raw is like. 3 hours of Raw is way too much. 2 hours, one and a half hours of wrestling is perfect each night. You get everything, every piece, and then you can go off with a cliffhanger and you allow the fan to want to see what's going to happen the next week. That's the reason why the Attitude Era was so good, was because they didn't put all of their apples in one barrel. They gave you some, but didn't give you all. You know, one thing that get on my nerves. I'm sitting here in my car, right, recording this. One thing that really get on my nerves is people who back up. Like people who have to take the time to back into a parking spot. And it's always dudes in trucks. Now, if you back into a parking spot, I get it. But why? Just pull in. I never understood that. Why take so much time? What does that prove? I don't know. Okay. Whatever. Attitude Era was perfect because they got in and they got out. SmackDown is perfect because they get in and they get out. NXT is perfect because they get in and they get out. And then the storylines are legit. You have legit storylines that build off of things. You see, the best thing for Monday Night Raw for me lately was Jimmy interrupting Jey Uso's match. We have to have Jimmy versus Jey Uso. Two brothers, biological brothers, in the ring, fighting not for a championship, but that's just what it takes. That is, chef's kiss. Jimmy versus Jey Uso is chef's kiss. I'm not talking about the last kiss like Jadakiss, or kiss the game goodbye like Jadakiss, or kiss the world goodbye like Jadakiss, or the last kiss, the first kiss. It's chef's kiss. Because this is not something that's common. That's not a common thing that has ever happened. It is not common for Jimmy Uso and Jey Uso to go one-on-one and fight each other. So the fact that at WrestleMania, the biggest stage in wrestling, there is no other stage bigger than WrestleMania. Sorry, AEW lickers. There is no other stage that are bigger. AEW lickers. I'm sorry. The fact that two biological blood twin brothers, that's history right there. Not to mention two members of the greatest tag team of this generation. And to be honest with you, I'm going to keep it a buck because they have every single thing you need. Family, lineage, mic skills, charisma, character, ability to get in the ring and be decent, could put asses in seats, can have the crowd into the fucking match. They are the best tag team ever. And I know that's very crazy for me to say. There's a lot of tag teams that ever existed, but when it comes to history, lineage, time, I mean, who you going to say better? The Stone Cold Steve Austin and Triple H tag team? They are better than the New Age Outlaws. And I love the New Age Outlaws. I love them. They're better than all of those tag teams. Now, Hollywood Blondes, that's a special place in my heart. That is my favorite tag team. It's fire. I wish Stone Cold had a son because Brian Pillman Jr. is in WWE. Hollywood Blondes come back. They still can come back. I'm praying on it. Like motherfuckers be praying on a brick. But this is a storyline that has been building for months. And it's a storyline that will have people on the edge of their seat. It will put asses in seats. Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso, they will fight. They will make up. And it isn't going to be The Rock that interrupts Cody Rhodes' match. This time, it will be Jey Uso. He will come home. He will. And he still could be main event Jey Uso even if he does something to Cody. He still can be that. I'm not a booker, but it just kind of makes sense, you know. If you use your brain powers, it just makes sense. But I am still hoping for the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu. Even though he should probably maybe go to NXT for a little bit. That would be cool. Jacob Fatu go dominate NXT. Because all of the guys that are in NXT right now, I mean, except Dragovich or whatever the hell his name is. Luka Doncic, whatever his name is. They're ready to come up. Carmelo, Trick, Brian Breaker. I almost said Bronson Reed. He ain't doing diddly shit. Just big for no reason. Big and not even intimidating. Just a big ass dude. That's what Bronson Reed is. I want to fuck with Bronson Reed so bad because he's just a big dude. He can fuck you up. Bronson Reed is not really that intimidating. He's just a big ass dude. That's it. A big dude. Somebody you see at the liquor store. Hey, big dog, how you doing? How you been doing, big dog? That's it. That's all, folks. But the Jey and Jimmy Uso situation is the reason why I said without storylines in wrestling, it's simply boring. If you would have just had Jey and Jimmy Uso fight for absolutely no reason, just because they brothers, that's boring. But see, this is different. This has been building up. Jay's been making a name for himself. Jimmy's been doing okay on SmackDown, but he's still part of the bloodline. It's time. This is their dream. They've conquered tag team. There's nothing else that they need to do in tag team to prove themselves. The only thing left for Jimmy and Jey Uso to do is to fight each other. That's the only thing left. It's for them to fight each other and prove who is the ultimate Uso. So, that's that. So, at the end of the day, I don't care what nobody say. Yes, you can put on banger matches. Yes, you can have Dave Meltzer give you a gazillion stars. At the end of the day, without storylines, wrestling is boring. This has been Master Marks. Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe. Tell us if you hate us. Tell us if you love us. If you're new to the channel, I try to post as much as I can. I do fall off sometimes and shit happens. Please subscribe to the channel and like the current video you are watching. And then after you do that, turn the post notification button on. Ding, 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 ding. Just like when Jimmy was dinging the bell, hit it and turn it on. So you know every single time we drop a video and you can keep up with the AEW Pack Smokers and the Masked Up Marks Militia. Thank you for tuning in. Shout out to my AEW Pack Smokers. I'm going to try to post as many videos as I can. I do want to get detailed into the Ice Cube Sun situation. Fuck Tony Khan. Fuck AEW. Fuck CM Punk. He's still injured. I don't give a damn. Mercedes Moné going to AEW is still not going to change AEW because AEW has no legit storylines, and I've been saying this over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. I'm out this bitch.
Get your bank up, cash right now.